Across our neighbourhood and across the world, you're listening to BRIMBANK Live on Live FM.
Sonya and Sasha, for real.
Oh, you are amazing for listening to us on BRIMBANK Live and Live FM.
Sonya and Sasha, for real.
I know, a massive show. We've had the Comedy King. We've chatted all about our crazy lives in the middle of this silly pandemic. And now we're going to be talking to two beautiful women from Northern Queensland. Can you please introduce our amazing guests for our last segment? Let's bring it home, Sash.
Well, we're not just talking Northern. We are like talking Townsville up.
Northern.
It's like up an hour, down an hour, around the corner. These people, and they are, who knows where they're from. All I know is that they're not from around here. And when you hear their accent, you'll just go, I love this great accent. This is almost like Crocodile Dundee coming right at you. These incredible women. So we have been contacted by Tammy and Julie, an organisation that are called Laurie's Love, okay? And this is something, Sonya, that I knew would be very, very dear to your heart, because this is an organisation that is all about bringing awareness and raising funds around brain cancer. And the fact that over the last 14 years since when Julie's husband, Laurie, was actually diagnosed, when he was diagnosed to when he had passed away, which was a year ago, there was nobody found out any more about what was going on within brain cancer. So then he actually put together this foundation himself, and we've actually got his wife right here and one of their friends, Tammy, who are putting together this incredible event, and they're going to tell us all about it. Can we please give a massive, massive, massive big heart hug, love, virtual kind of hug to the back and beyond in Townsville, to Julie and Laurie from Laurie's Love.
Hey, welcome, ladies.
Can they actually hear us?
Can you hear us?
We can't hear you really good, guys. You're cutting in and out. Sorry. So I'll pass over to Julie. She can just let you know a little bit about how the foundation started and a little bit about Laurie's Love.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having us. Lawrence was an extraordinary person. Everything was about everybody else. He was such a community-minded member of our community. And when he was diagnosed with his brain cancer, the first thing that came to his mind was, how can we give back? How can we help our community? How can we, try and stop this from happening to any other family? So from his hospital bed, he created a little love heart and some inspirational words in it, and got a couple printed on some shirts, which, now that's all we see around our town. They're just everywhere.
Wow.
And, we have had so much support from our local community and raised a lot of money that we will give to brain cancer research to try and get rid of this disease.
Now, to celebrate his life, you've actually got coming up an event that's coming up in your town in is it Burdekinshire? Have I said that correctly?
Burdekinshire.
We've practiced that one. Tell us about the event that's coming up.
Yeah, so this year COVID's been a little bit difficult to deal with, but we're lucky to have a community event coming up, our Laurie's Love 24-hour row for a cure. So we have amazing support from our community, and it's starting to reach outside of our community, and that's our aim today, is to spread awareness for Laurie's Love, because we want it to be more than just our community. We want it to spread it nationwide.
And so what's going to happen with this rowing?
So our 24-hour row for a cure, we've got 11 teams participating this year, which is over 120 rowers. And they have committed to row non-stop for 24 hours as a team. So one person from each team will row at all times. So it's a pretty hard feat.
So why rowing, girls? Why did you choose that as the sport or the challenge for this event?
So one of Lawrence's other friends, who's also on our committee, Dave, he come up with the idea of the 24-hour row. And he said he wanted to pick something that hurt. And rowing for 24 hours, it hurt. So, like you said, brain cancer sufferers and all cancer sufferers, I suppose, have a huge mental and physical challenge. So we wanted people to put themselves out there and go through that challenge for a small 24 hours.
So brilliant, ladies. How can people get involved? Where can we find out some more information about that, and how can we sponsor? Is that I'm guessing that we can get behind the team and sponsor? Okay, tell us where we head to get all that information.
Do that. So you can head to the Laurie's Love Facebook page, and we also have a 24-hour Row for a Cure Facebook page, which I can send you guys the link. We can share it out there. You can sponsor teams, or you can purchase some lovely merchandise like our shirts. We've got visors, water bottles, badges. There's everything that you can think of. So if you want to grab some goodies, it all goes straight to brain cancer research.
Oh, that's brilliant. Thank you so much for coming on the show today. And this is something that's very special and close to my heart as well. I lost my mum to brain cancer about 8 years ago. So I understand a little bit about the struggle that, that people go through when they're dealing with this ridiculous disease. And, we really need to point lots of money towards research because, there's a lot of our community is suffering from this horrible things. So thank you for using your, I'm sure what would have been, and still is a truckload of grief to put into some positive things to put out into the world. We love that, and we love what you're doing, and we will definitely get behind that, Sash. The details are on the Laurie's Love Facebook page. And so please head there and show these women who are making a difference in our world and in Australia, to families who are suffering from this stuff. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here today. Sash, big show, huge show.
Do you know what, Sonia? This is the most interesting part about this event that's coming up, other than the fact that they're doing incredible things for the community. They're actually having a party. They're going to have a party.
What do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't know what this concept is. What do you mean?
Well, okay, so this is when I was talking to Tammy, this is what's going on at their party to raise money. They're allowed to have food, but they must be sitting down for the food, because if you eat while you're standing up, I don't know what's going on. And they've got music.
It is a COVID-safe event.
They've got music, Sonia, but you can't dance. You can dance, which is my favourite kind of dancing. You can dance on your chairs. So when you go
we're going to be chair dancing. We have live music.
Dancing.
We've got food and drink available.
So it's all about the shoulders and the hands.
Stand up and dance. We have to sit in our chair.
Because that COVID, if you stand up and eat your, sausage roll, that COVID goes nuts if you stand up. If you're sitting down, you're totally safe. Don't worry about it. We loved everybody who was on our show today. Thank you so much for being with us for the last week, girls. Thanks to James Liotta. Thanks to Big Zoe, the empowerment king over there in NYC. Thank you so much to our station who has us on every Friday. Thanks to you, Sash. Love hanging out with you.
Love with you. I don't get to see you in real life, and I miss you.
I know. So it's our only time we get to see each other. So we've got another great big show next week, which we'll tell you about next week when we get on, because we're
gone way over time.
We've got Judy Sahade, Director of Crowd Media, and we've got Loz from Inappropriate Gifts. Oh, she's a funny lady. We love her.
This is when Ralph is going to have to get the beeping out, because Loz
dump that. There'll be lots that. Yeah, his little finger will be hanging over the dump button straight away. But we look forward to seeing you all next week, and thanks for listening to us. We love you. Get in contact with us on the Sonya and Sacha Instagram page. Show us a bit of love. Share it around to the world. And we love you all. Have the best week ever. See you next week.
Love you.
Live FM. Sonya and Sacha for real.
Across Australia and around the world on BRIMBANK Live FM, Sonya and Sacha for real.